Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we have another Hell Let Loose developer briefing to dive into. This one covers new information about the upcoming health update, which we are told will be early April now, and will include loads of optimizations, new game analytics, and some nice new free downloadable content. Right, subscribe for more, like the video if you enjoy it, and let's get into it. Optimization. So by the sounds of it, this initial health update will deal with issues introduced in the last Burning Snow update just before Christmas, as well as optimizations to improve stability and performance. Now, the Team 17 devs have done loads of stuff here, but not all of it is detailed in the dev briefing. But what we do have is this. Voice over IP functionality. Working closely with Vivox, we've made improvements to how VoIP operates, which aims to increase the comms stability and reduce disconnects. This obviously comes off the back of the comms error reporting they introduced in a previous update. Let's carry on. Server stability and performance. In response to latency issues experienced by some players, new IP routing has already been implemented for all official South American Hell Let Loose servers on PC. That's great news for those of you in South America. It continues. After further investigation, we've identified some server stability issues surrounding HLODs. I believe this means a hierarchical level of detail, which have had an impact on machine memory on all platforms. We're now optimizing the stability and overall performance of the HLOD settings across multiple maps. So it looks like these improvements are across both console and PC versions of Hell Let Loose, which is nice to see console players not being left behind here. The briefing then goes into specific map improvements and reads, Kursk. This update will see Kursk back in rotation across all platforms. We've addressed issues concerning misaligned terrain and collision performance, as well as lighting and level of detail issues, aiming to increase performance and stability. Stalingrad, or as I've heard it called, Stuttergrad or Stalling Lag, very clever. Some environmental misalignment and LOD issues present on Stalingrad are getting resolved in this update. We've also addressed an issue with unlocking the Defender of the Motherland achievement after playing Stalingrad 5 times. Some known instances of the players becoming stuck will also get resolved. Karantan. You can expect to see continuous LOD improvements across Karantan, as well as fixes for items missing and presenting incorrect textures, asset clipping, and some outpost deployment issues. Other maps. More detail regarding optimization within the update of the following maps will be detailed in the final changelog. Okay, so that's all the maps that they look to be optimizing, but they are also squashing bugs introduced in update 13. These include gameplay, issues with the MG42 firing after being reloaded, instances of MGs disappearing when mounted, player model occasionally T-posing when deploying ammo, barricades becoming invisible after 300 meters and not protecting the player, UX UI, which is user experience and user interface, player uniform preview defaulting to preset 1 even if preset 2 has been selected, hovering over the Russian anti-tank loadout causes the barracks UI to reduce its size, visual effects and sound effects, some helmets show an incorrect texture. Okay, so this is all pretty good and isn't even the final list of changes yet. Moving on. New game analytics. Okay, so this next topic I didn't see coming. Let's read about these analytics. With a key focus on supporting the player experience, we've begun implementing in-game analytics. This provides crucial data to the development team, allowing them to better identify and understand player pain points in real time, directly improving gameplay. This addition will also help the team understand issues that are hard to reproduce, making bug fixing faster and more efficient, with an effort to get fixes to players quicker. This all sounds great, but where are they going to start? This first implementation of game analytics will provide insights into server health. Additional processes are being designed and implemented to further support performance testing across all content. Okay, so this sounds like Team 17 are really starting to get organised and will be collecting data on server health in real time with a view to improving the performance. I must say this sounds great for Hell Let Loose and future quality of life updates. Next, free DLC, Near Miss. So this free DLC comes as a thank you to the community, which I think is pretty cool of them. Let me read this out for you. We want to say a big thank you to our entire community for continuing to support Hell Let Loose and welcoming the new team on board. To express our gratitude, we'll be releasing a brand new free DLC that'll be landing alongside the update next month. That's great, love a bit of free DLC. Now let's look at the content, which appears to be new helmet cosmetics for all factions. Here we have the near miss M42 battle damaged helmet for the Germans, and it reads, the M42 is a German fabric covered helmet that's seen better days. Battle damage from flying shrapnel and stray bullets ripped through the outer covering, exposing the dented protective layers beneath, nearly causing this infantry soldier to fall back and retreat. There's a nice little story to go with it. Next up we have near miss M1 battle damaged helmet for the US. This one reads, this heavily dented M1 helmet carries the forceful and violent scars of battle, including falling prey to a sniper's headshot. Luckily the round merely added another blemish and didn't penetrate the outer shell. I'd hate to see the DLC if it did penetrate. Again, great bit of context. Finally we have the near miss SSH-40 battle damaged helmet for the Soviets, and this one says, ravaged by war, this Soviet helmet shows the carnage of high-speed shrapnel hurling through the air. Not missing a moment on the front lines, this particular SSH-40 has rusted for the seasons. These stories are awesome, I really like them. Anyway, that brings us to the end end of the briefing. All of this is really positive in my opinion. I love how they appear to be focused on stability, performance and quality of life rather than new content right now, especially when it comes to the console version of the game. Okay, subscribe for more Hell Let Loose content, like the video to support my little channel here, and until the next one, be good, play nice. See ya.